It's Tuesday, December 13th.
Book Fair Day. Good morning, Staples.
Woke up cold one Tuesday. I'm looking tired and feeling quite sick. I felt like there was something missing in my day-to-day life. So I quickly opened the wardrobe, pulled out some jeans and a t-shirt that seemed clean, topped it off with a pair of old shoes that were ripped around the seams.
Good morning, Staples. It's Tuesday, December 13th. I'm Hannah Foley.
And I'm Parker Stackoff.
We'll be bringing you a look at what's going on in and around Staples right after the pledge.
Would you all please stand?
Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is the day of our PTA's annual book fair. We have this report.
Wow, this is a really good book. But I wonder where I could buy this book, though. What's that? Staples Holiday Book Fair, starting December 13th from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. at Barnes & Noble? Wow. Wait, that starts now. I gotta get going.
Some of the special events planned are from 4 to 4:30. Michelle of Michelle's Pies will be serving samples of her holiday treats and signing her newly released book Perfect Pies.
At 5:30, our very own Orphanians Choir will perform.
And then at 6 p.m., a town favorite, David Pogue presents ebooks, Past, Present, Promise, and Pitfalls.
Mention Staples at checkout. A portion of all in-store purchases go to SHS PTA-funded programs.
This promises to be a fun-packed day and a great place to do your holiday shopping, so please come out and support the SHS PTA.
On last Thursday's show, Danny had a piece on the college panels. In line with that, there's a large board in the main office. Over the next few weeks, our seniors will be signing the board and listing the colleges they'll be attending next year.
As of yesterday, there was just one signature so far, but that will change over the next couple of weeks and months.
So peek in the office once in a while to check out where our seniors will be going next year and who you should be congratulating.
Speaking of seniors and colleges, if you're sending transcripts to colleges with a January 15th deadline, the deadline for ordering transcripts was last week.
If you made that initial transcript request and need transcripts mailed to additional colleges, you have to see guidance by this Friday.
Also, the yearbook committee has extended the deadline for buying a yearbook until this Friday. So if you want to buy a yearbook, you have until this Friday to get your money in.
Recently, you saw WWPT win Radio Awards. Here's Jake with a follow-up.
Hello, Staples. I'm Jake Reiser. On our last show, you saw footage from the Drury Awards. We talked to Hannah, Brendan, and Mr. Zito about their reaction from the ceremony.
Second place goes to, from WWPT, Hannah Foley, Wyatt Davis.
So I think it just shows that we really have a talent for what we do, and then we could possibly have a future in it.
In third place, from WWPT, Brendan Burris.
It's cool because all the hard work we put in last year is finally paying off for ourselves and for the station.
You know, a couple weeks ago I came here and said, I hope we get first place because that will confirm what I already knew, was that the students here have made this the best radio station in the country. I would have had that belief whether or not we came in first, second, third, or not at all. I believe that because I've been to a lot of radio stations and I'm continually amazed at what the students do here. But it was certainly nice and certainly rewarding to see that confirmed by industry professionals, and it makes me very proud to be part of both Staples and WWPT.
Here, our first place winner from Staples, Connecticut, WWPT.
Congratulations to WWPT. Check out the article written about the Drurys on the Westport News. Now let's throw it back to the hosts.
We have two behind-the-scenes looks at journalism around Staples. Our first is a look at how the Inklings staff put together each edition of our award-winning newspaper.
Hi, I'm Eric Gesegoff, and I'm one of the editors-in-chief of Inklings at Staples High School. People should join Inklings if they have any interest in doing writing, also photography, drawing, graphic design, we could use all of those talents, we need all of those skills, and it's a lot of fun to work on the paper. But the things I love the most about Inklings, starters, the people that work here are all awesome. I feel like we're just kind of a big family. It's like a great community, and it's a lot of fun just to not only work with them, just kind of hang out with them at layout, but also to be so successful and to every 3 weeks come out with an issue that's taking on really serious topics.
I'm Julian Clark, managing editor of Inklings, the Staples High School newspaper. What I do around here is I basically control the content of the paper. People should join Inklings because we're legitimate journalists. This is real journalism, and we win national awards every year. We win awards from the Columbia Scholastic Press Association and the National Scholastic Press Association, and those are big deals. Those are big awards, and that just shows how much effort and work we put into our products at Inklings, and it really just helps us get better.
Hi, I'm Stevie Klein, an editor-in-chief of Inklings. We've really come a long way. I have one of our past issues actually from 1955, and here we go in 2011, so definitely a big difference. It's interesting, like one of the articles on here, college announces acceptances. We're actually doing our front page article for the next issue on acceptances, since it's the day after most early decision schools come out. I love Inklings because everyone takes it really seriously. We cover huge topics, like our front page right here is cheating, and the reporters aren't afraid. Like, they want to get out there and they want to find out the story, and we have people who just want to be taking photos and work really hard on it. Everyone puts in like 120% at layout, and it's really impressive. So. This is our second table. As you can see, there's a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruit. Keeps us highly energized for our long layouts. I can sometimes go till 8 or 9 o'clock. So enjoy Inklings. We work hard on it. And if anyone has any questions or concerns or anything, really write a letter to the editor. We publish it. So yeah.
Next, we thought we'd give you a behind-the-scenes look at how we put together Good Morning Staples twice a week.
Usually people just turn on the television and watch the show, but nobody really considers about how it's made. Here's a piece on behind the scenes on the making of the Period 8 TV production class.
Alright, we got to put the show together. It's Friday right now. Monday we're going to start filming the wraparound, so I got to write the script over the weekend. Who's got what that's definitely going to be finished? Brendan.
The jury's piece.
And talk to me a little bit about what that's going to be.
It's basically just Hannah, me, and Ben, and maybe you talking about how we did and how it feels, kind of.
Jake, what do you got?
I've got the fantasy sports piece.
And that's done and everything?
That's done. I've got interviews with some of the teachers who are in the club and some kids who are in the club and have fantasy sports teams that are not necessarily in the club to get their reactions on it.
Preview on the boys' basketball team.
And that's coming along pretty good?
Yeah.
The girls' basketball is coming together too, right?
Yeah.
And that opening looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
You got something?
Car club?
I'm Seth, and I went to the car club meeting this past Thursday.
We got the candlelight piece.
Good, because it's next week.
Yeah.
So we get that. Glad you're on it.
It's basically done. So.
Okay, that sounds good. Drury's fantasy sports, boys basketball, girls basketball, car club, candlelight, anything else? That sounds like a show, guys.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Every time she closed her eyes.
So now you know how the show is made. Let's throw it back to the hosts.
Now let's turn to sports.
Thanks, Parker. I'm Jake, and here's sports for December 13th. As you know, our football team did not win the state championship last Saturday. The fact that the season didn't have the greatest ending doesn't diminish what a great and memorable season it was. Recently, in the Connecticut Post, Coach P had this quote, "In the preseason, we didn't look good. If you asked me after our scrimmage with Redfield, where we ran 10 plays and gained maybe 7 yards, if we would win the FSAC championship and play the number 1 team for the state championship, I would have looked at you like you had 3 eyes." The Wreckers trailed at halftime 5 times this season, yet played for the state championship with an 11-0 record. Congratulations again, and thanks for a tremendous season. Now we officially turn to winter sports. Our girls' basketball team is off and running. They played 2 games last week, and they won both convincingly. On Wednesday, they defeated Brian McMahon 62-29. Erica Stein led all scorers with 23 points, and Jess Coelho had a double-double. Then on Wednesday, they stomped over Bassick 72-15. Erica Stein was again the leading scorer with 17 points. The girls take on Norwalk tomorrow at Norwalk, and then they will be back home Friday at 7 to play Stamford. Our boys team opens their season this Wednesday. Here's a preview.
Gives off to Argosh. Argosh, another 3 try on the way. Yes, sir. Mike Argosh from downtown.
The boys' schedule is flipped from the girls. They'll be home Wednesday for their season opener against Norwalk, and then they will travel to Stamford on Friday. If you're interested in helping out to broadcast some of these games this year, that meeting that Zito talked about on Thursday's show is right after school today in the Media Lab. Finally, we don't want to leave the fall sports season without giving a shout-out to a dozen of our athletes that have already been named to the All-FCAC team. Here's a look at the athletes from Staples that have been awarded that prestigious honor. Congratulations to our members of the All-FCAC teams and to all the student athletes that put in such time and effort on our playing fields. You've done your part in making this a fall sports season we will never forget.
Thanks, Jake. As always, the Period 2 class will be back this Thursday with another edition of Good Morning Staples. One of the pieces they will be airing is highlights from the Candlelight concert.
And speaking of Candlelight, we still have a few CDs left of this year's concert. They make great holiday gifts. If you want to purchase one, they're $15 and you can buy them in the Media Lab.
See you at the book fair later today.
Bye.